I'm Officer Jack Malone. Badge 4279. 19 years on the force. And these streets are my watch. You don't make it this long without a gut for trouble. The park near the community center, with its playgrounds and picnic tables, looks innocent, but it's a hotspot for chaos. Teens, especially the black ones, are always up to something vandalizing. Smoking, causing fights. I don't make the rules, I just keep the peace. It's a warm Friday evening, around 6 p.m. And I'm patrolling the park on foot. The air thick with summer smells. My eyes catch a group of teenagers, 4 of them, all black at that fair, hanging out near the basketball court. They're loud, laughing, passing a basketball around. 2 boys, maybe 16 or 17, a girl about the same age, and another kid with a backpack, scribbling in a notebook. They've got that rowdy vibe: hoodies, sneakers, attitude. My gut's screaming they're up to no good. Maybe dealing, maybe tagging. I stride over, boots crunching on the gravel. My badge, a weight that demands respect. They don't stop, just keep laughing, tossing the ball. That's my first red flag. Nobody ignores a cop unless they're hiding something. Hey, all of you, stop right there. I call, voice sharp, stopping a few feet away. They freeze, the ball bouncing away, and turn to me. The girl steps forward, hands on her hips, eyes steady. What's the problem? Officer, she asks, voice calm. That's my second flag, too bold, too slick. Problem's you, I say, smirking, stepping closer, letting them feel my authority. What you doing out here? You selling something? Vandalizing. The boy with the notebook looks up, pen paused, his expression cool but curious. We're just chilling. Officer, he says, voice even. Playing ball. Hanging out. Chilling. Right? I'm not buying it. Backpacks. Phones. Hands out. I snap, pointing. Let's see what you're hiding. They exchange glances. Hesitant. And that's enough for me. Now, I bark. Hand on my cuffs. The girl sighs. A small, annoyed sound, and sets her phone on the table. The boys follow, emptying pockets, phones, wallets, keys. The notebook kid puts down his backpack, pulling out a laptop, a recorder, and that notebook filled with writing. I'm a journalist, he says, voice steady, working on a story about the park. Journalist, I laugh, short and sharp. Nice try. Kid, journalists don't hang out with troublemakers. Open it all, or you're coming with me. He doesn't flinch, just keeps those eyes on me, like he's taking notes in his head. Officer, you've got no cause, he says, voice calm but firm. We're on public property, doing nothing illegal. My blood's boiling now. This kid thinks he can lecture me. I'm the law here, and they're just punks. You're loitering, I growl, grabbing the girl's arm. Not hard, just enough to show I mean business. All of you. Hands on the table. She pulls back, controlled but firm. "You're targeting us," she says, loud enough for the park to hear. "We're teens, not criminals." Targeting. That word sets me off. "You're obstructing," I snap, patting her down. Rough. Checking her pockets. Nothing, just a phone and gum. The crowd's growing parents. Joggers. Phones out. Whispers rippling. Hands on the table. "All of you." I bark. Moving to the notebook kid. He steps back, holding up his hands. "Officer, I'm recording this," he says, tapping his phone. "It's sick." 12. Jefferson Park. Officer Malone, badge 4279, is detaining us without cause. He's narrating like he's live reporting. And it's unnerving. The crowd's buzzing now. A few shouting, "Leave them alone." More phones. More eyes. I'm in a corner. But my pride's screaming, "Don't let them win. Don't let them make you look weak." I grab the notebook kid's arm. Harder this time. And pull him toward the table. "You're under arrest for obstruction," I say, reaching for my cuffs. He doesn't resist, but he keeps recording. Voice steady. "I'm Tariq Jackson, freelance journalist for the City Chronicle." "You're making a big mistake." "Freelance journalist." I scoff, but the name nags. The crowd's louder. Someone yelling. "That's Tariq. He writes for the paper." My gut twists, but I'm too deep to stop. I slap on the cuffs, tight, and start marching him to my cruiser. The others following. Protesting. The phones are everywhere. Lenses like a firing squad. "You're done." "Kid," I mutter. He doesn't respond. Just walks, head high, recording the whole way. In the cruiser, he's silent, staring out the window. No fear, just focus. Phone still on. That bugs me. Most kids would be panicking, begging, but he's calm, like he's on assignment. I radio dispatch. "Report a male suspect, 70, detained for obstruction, possible disorderly conduct." My hands are steady, but my mind's racing. "Journalist? No way. Kids don't write for papers. Not like this." But that name, Tariq Jackson, sticks. A splinter I can't shake. I glance at him in the rearview, trying to read him. He's still recording, narrating softly. "Officer has detained me without cause, citing obstruction." I cut in. "Turn that off." Voice gruff. He smiles. Just a little. "First Amendment." "Officer, I'll stop when I'm safe." "First Amendment." My stomach flips, but I shake it off. Focus on the road. I'm right, I tell myself. He's a troublemaker, and I'm shutting it down. We pull into the precinct, and I'm in my element. Fluorescent lights, the clatter of keyboards, the hum of authority. I march him inside, cuffs glinting, and sit him in holding. The desk sergeant, Carter, gives me a look, like I've dragged in a bomb. I ignore it. Start typing the report. Obstruction. Disorderly conduct. Maybe loitering to pad it out. I'm good at this, building a case, making it stick. But Tariq's still calm, sitting there, phone on the table, recording. You got a story yet? I ask, leaning back, daring him to crack. He smiles. That same small, knowing smile. I've got the story right here, he says, tapping his phone. Wait for it. Before I can respond, the precinct door slams open, and a woman storms in mid-30s, all business, notepad in hand. Where's Tariq Jackson? She demands, flashing a press pass. I'm his editor at the City Chronicle, and this is an outrage. My blood runs cold. Editor. Carter comes over, face grim. Malone. You check his ID. I nod. Annoyed. Yeah. Clean. Said he's a journalist. What's the problem? He lowers his voice. Glances at Tariq. That's Tariq Jackson, kid reporter for the Chronicle. He's broken. Big stories, corruption, police misconduct. And that's stop. It's on X, going viral. I grab my phone, hands shaking, and there it is, a video from a bystander's phone. Me cuffing him, barking orders, his voice clear. Officer Malone. Badge 4279 is detaining us without cause. Hashtags like Tariq Jackson and racist cop are trending. My name a wildfire. The precinct's a pressure cooker now. The editor's with Tariq. Out of cuffs. Talking strategy. He's cool as ever. Uploading the video. Officer Malone. He says, voice low as he passes me. You just gave me my next headline. His eyes aren't angry, just focused. And that cuts deeper than any insult. Carter pulls me aside, hissing. You detained a journalist for hanging out in a park. That video's at 1 million views. And the chief's on with the mayor. I'm sent to the sergeant's office, and it's a bloodbath. You targeted Tariq Jackson. He roars, slamming his desk. He's a rising star at the Chronicle. Exposed a council scandal last month. That video's on every news site. And we're facing a media storm. I try to explain suspicious behavior. Park rules. My gut, but it's like spitting into a hurricane. Your gut's a lawsuit. He snaps. You're suspended. Badge and gun. Now. I'm numb. Handing over my badge. My service weapon. My identity. The precinct's a blur as I walk out. Cops avoiding my eyes. Whispers trailing me. I'm home. Whiskey burning my throat. X a nightmare. The video's on every outlet, CNN, NBC, even international sites. Teen journalist targeted in shocking police detention. Tariq's face is everywhere writing articles, speaking at press conferences. A prodigy. My face is there too. The villain. The racist cop who cuffed a kid for nothing. I dig into Tariq, desperate to justify myself. Tariq Jackson, 17. Freelance journalist for the City Chronicle. Uncovered a bribery ring and police overtime fraud. He's got awards, a blog with thousands of followers, and a college internship lined up. Articles call him a voice for the voiceless, a future Pulitzer contender. He's not just a teen, he's a force. And I treated him like a delinquent, all because he was black. In a park, with friends. The investigation's a slaughter. Internal Affairs has everything body cam. Bystander videos. Tariq's recording, calm and precise, laying out my mistakes like a script. Unlawful detention. Discriminatory conduct. Excessive force. Mob are smart force. My union rep tries public safety. Officer discretion, but it's over. The department's drowning in lawsuits. The city's facing scrutiny. And I'm the scapegoat. Termination notice comes down. No pension. No benefits. Just a letter telling me I'm done. 19 years. And it's ashes. X is a graveyard of my career. My name tied to Tariq's story. A footnote in his rise. He's on every news channel, launching a youth journalism project. His face on posters. Truth speaks. I'm the villain. The racist cop who targeted a teen reporter. Protests clog the park. Signs with Tariq's face. My badge number in red. The Chronicle demands reform. The governor issues a statement. No one should face harassment for existing. I'm a ghost in my own life. My buddies don't call. Don't text. The precinct's a cold memory. My locker cleared out. I moved to a small town, take a job as a night watchman at a warehouse. It's quiet, lonely, a far cry from the cruiser's power. I'm just Jack now. No badge, no authority, just a guy with regrets piling up like debt. I start reading books on race, on journalism, on the history I ignored. It's like swallowing glass. But I need to know why I was wrong. How I became this. I learn about racial profiling, about the stats that show who gets stopped, who gets cuffed, who pays the price. I think about my training, the locker room talk, the way we'd laugh about keeping them in line. I was part of it, a cog in a machine I never questioned. Therapy's new. A guy who makes me unpack my dad's lessons. My anger, the fear I never named. You saw what you wanted to see. He says, what do you see now? I'm not sure, but I'm trying. I write to Tariq, a letter, pen and paper. No expectation of a reply. I apologize for the cuffs, for the stop, for the man I was. I don't send it. It's not for him, it's for me. A step towards something better. It's been 6 months since the stop, and I'm still rebuilding. The warehouse job pays the bills, but it's not a life. I'm learning, though, about myself, about the world I thought I knew. I volunteer at a youth center, helping with writing workshops. Irony thick as fog. They don't know my past, and I don't tell them. It's not about forgiveness, it's about accountability. About doing something right for once. I drive by the park sometimes. Not to patrol, just to remember. I see teens like Tariq, laughing, creating, living their lives. I don't feel that itch anymore. That need to stop them. To judge them. I see people now, not threats. It's not enough. Not by a long shot. But it's a start. I think about my dad, his voice fading. Keep the streets clean. Jack, I'm unlearning it. Piece by piece. replacing it with something new. Tariq is out there, still reporting, still exposing. I saw him on the news, breaking a story on police reform. His voice steady, his purpose clear. He doesn't talk about me, doesn't need to. I'm a blip in his story, a lesson he didn't ask for. I owe him more than a letter, more than regret. I owe him a world where he can hang out with friends without a cop like me assuming he's less. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. One day, one truth at a time.